until I say so. Okay, I need to tweet it.
Who
I
is
need
this?
to change stuff on my side channel.
It's
so you just
Jennifer Lawrence.
whatever. Don't until I say it's time.
I'm
okay.
secretly Chris Evans.
Just a list of incredible disappointment. That's all you're doing right now.
Oh no.
Don't.
Oh, I'm not saying or doing anything.
Good. Wait.
Can I pop into the show?
No! For God's sake,
I can
man.
say hi to Pam and Cadence and
No,
Meadow.
you can't.
I am.
Shh, you're ruining it.
I'm just Anthony Hopkins.
Very specific. Have we
Salsa.
got any Westworld fans in the house?
Cassidy.
It's tweeted. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
So you've got a very special guest, and he's the person that makes the show amazing.
Hi there, everyone. I am joined by a very special guest, and he's the one that makes the show amazing. It's Phil!
Hello! Who guessed it
He
right?
puts the fill in. I've had my fill of life, and it's time to dip.
Oh! Can I start saying it's
How
time to
you doing?
dip, or am I not allowed to say that?
It's one of those things where it really depends how you say it. I can really imagine
Um,
you saying it's time to dip and making it just a terrible
Hey Dan, it's time to dip.
where and why.
Gotta dip out of this one.
Dip out of the live show.
Yeah, no,
Why?
I'm dipping in. Hello, cute captains, Alex, Days, Ava,
And all the people
Small
watching
World.
on Tumblr and on YouTube after this video was uploaded.
And
And
Hayley.
welcome to what is the last Dan/and/or Phil live stream for a while in this building.
in this
Because
place.
this is the night before we get in a freaking car and don't come back for a billion years.
It's like that night in a movie where they plan their strategy before they go
yeah,
attack the big bad.
We're about to,
yeah, that was more,
have the attack.
it was more of a
moment.
Buffy reference, that. than
Okay,
anything else.
but the metaphorical big bad that is actually the big good of seeing all of
Yeah,
our followers
it's
on
like- it's a
tour
good
is what you're
thing.
saying.
I'm very
You're
excited.
a giant demon that Phil is eagerly awaiting,
Yes,
sticking a wooden
steak
in.
into. No, we have ordered pizza though in celebration.
In celebration, we're ready.
That's on the way.
We are damn ready. So we are going to hit the road bloated.
Bloated with some Pete's, slightly lactose intolerant, the best way to travel
Just
and
digesting
plan a
that
tour.
slowly. That's how Phil likes to roll, you know. I mean, so yeah, we've uploaded a lot of videos recently.
Yeah.
So I guess you know what's happening. If you don't, basically,
They're sick of these
we,
faces.
we've been rehearsing for the show, and now that's over, and it's time to go. So
Time
our
to
lives.
Get going.
It's crazy. We've been packing.
Yeah. How do you
Which
pack
is-
for so
How
many
do you
months?
pack for 6 months? Is the question.
It's a tough one. I want a whole variety of outfits. For 4.5?
Basically-
But there's a lot of stuff to think about.
I've come up with the most ingenious solution ever.
Which is just be naked all the time and get arrested immediately.
Basically, what a great excuse. I'm actually just going to wear merch all the time.
You can't just wear merch the
Because
whole
I
time.
never have to do laundry.
Yeah.
I can just constantly just grab a new t-shirt.
You could just go to the merch stand, get a t-shirt, and wear that. Your meet and greet pictures would start to get a bit samey though, right?
I can rotate. It's fine.
There is quite a bit of merch to rotate, actually.
So that is a valid thing. And I'm sure lots of you have seen, but something
But-
quite exciting. We just launched the website where people can get involved in the show. And
Yes.
this applies to all of you, not just the people that are coming to see the show. Whoever's watching this, wherever you are around the world,
Even in
you
Antarctica.
can submit something. So basically, as I'm sure you've all heard, mine and Phil's stage show that we're going on tour with
Yes.
is called Interactive Introverts.
Introverts.
A big part of that is that the show is interactive.
Yeah.
And it's completely different depending on the audience. And a lot of the show, it happens during the show. Like there's
Yes.
live decisions people make, people can get involved during it. A lot of it is live.
There's lots of stuff happening
experiences.
during the show.
But there's a few where we were like, if we gave people time to send funny stuff, then this would be amazing.
Yeah.
So what we've made is a website where you can write stuff in, and then that will become part of our show on the
Yeah.
day that it happens.
So it's really easy. You just
Give an
go
example.
to interact.danandphiltour.com, and then you can fill in truth bombs. You can fill in our mysterious.
Wait. So explain that.
Oh,
What is Truth Bombs?
Truth
If you're
bombs.
listening.
It is a way to roast us.
Basically, if you've ever wanted to roast us live on
Yeah.
stage,
You'll be given a question.
here's your chance.
Like what is under Dan's bed. You can write whatever is in your
You
imagination.
can also not fill any of that in. On the
Yeah.
second page, there's a survey which is us doing a very, very important scientific study.
Yeah.
We're asking some real questions. We're going to be analysing them. And any of you can just fill in that survey.
I'd like everyone
That'll
to
be
fill
fun.
in the survey. Everyone that's coming,
Yeah.
even if you don't fill in anything else, do the survey.
Skip through the truth bomb.
Very
skip through
important
everything else.
for the show.
Fill in that survey.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, man. You can also submit words for this good versus evil thing.
Yeah, you can fill in things for our award show, which is happening, including dressing up your pet as Dan and Phil, which I'm
Doing
very
an
excited about.
impersonation of us. You want people to make videos and paste us the link.
Yeah,
And then also there's the friendship test where you get to ask us questions about each other. So there's loads of things. You can go to interact.danandphiltour.com, fill it out at your leisure.
Yeah.
There's
If
a
you're
big interact button on the website.
if you're not ready to do it yet, you can just wait until closer to your show.
Just keep that little link in your
keep
inbox,
the tab
and when
there.
you're ready, be like, here's my impression of Phil that I've spent 6 months honing,
I'm
even though it's 10 seconds long.
scared and hyped at the same time.
We are really letting people say whatever they want.
Yeah,
We're opening ourselves up, but that's what will make it a great experience live for
It
people
will.
that come.
slightly scary but exciting. that
Kat
you can
has
do
sent
that.
us a message saying she met her friend Eloise because of
Oh,
us.
I love it when that happens. I hope you had a nice time.
I was going to say, I hope you have a lovely
I
friendship.
hope you have a great friendship.
We're personally invested. Howell Thick said, you both look so good.
Thanks.
Wow.
I find this webcam
Big-
quite HD, so I was a bit like, ugh,
It's very sharp.
look at these pores and my freckles.
I don't really have freckles, but it's giving me
It's
facial
giving
features
me
that I
freckles
don't have.
that I didn't know
I
I
think
had.
it's light.
Yeah,
It's like little bits of light and shadow, but I like that. It's making me look like I actually have a complexion.
light and shadow. Did you know I'm currently straddling Dan's piano stool? There wasn't room for 2 chairs here, so I'm straddling a stool.
You straddle, Phil.
I'm doing
That's
quite
the
well.
most ergonomic way to sit.
One of the legs
Hello,
is wobbly
Ray.
though, so I feel like I'm going to fall off
If you
halfway
slip
through.
and break my piano, I will.
I love that you're
Yeah.
worried about the piano and
I'm
me.
not worried about like your arms or anything. Just like
we need
the-
to go
the
on
piano
tour.
thing.
You
It's
can't do it with half a Phil.
Jess is seeing us in a week today.
Yes.
Pop quiz, Phil. Which show is that?
That will be Nottingham. Or yeah,
Yeah, it is.
is it? Yeah, I know where I'm
You
going.
win this round, Phil.
Yeah,
So where are we going on the 12th of May?
Edinburgh.
You
I
read
saw
that
it on the
message.
screen.
You cheater.
Yeah, we're going to Brighton first. That's where it all kicks off. Then Milton Keynes. Then
Okay,
Nottingham.
yeah. If you do
Then
this
London.
all the way to Manila, then we're going to be sat here for a while.
Okay.
Jocelyne just said, good luck. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'll say hi to the people that are in the top 10.
Jess.
Holden, Catlin,
Howell
Howell
Fix.
Fix.
Lunatic Raccoon.
Good name. Ray is weird.
Lily Fan Stuff.
Scorp Marine.
GGB.
Ashley Jolly.
And Jotalina's number 1.
What up?
You
And,
all get a little boop on the nose from me.
and shout out these 3 people, Phil.
Lemon, Amu, and Neve. I was scared that was going to be one of those things where they make me say something bad. Although you made me say something bad in your new video, speaking of that.
Yes! Who
my
watched
gosh.
the video that we put on my channel?
Giving the people what they want.
So we talked about this at the start,
Yeah.
you know, but me and Phil, we're at this point where we're like, look, before we die,
Look.
let's just...
Give the people what they want.
Oh, you said it.
Look.
Nice.
What?
I don't know, it's like we practiced that or something. But it's
Oh,
not.
that's what it is.
That's what it is. So we made a whole video literally doing whatever people tweeted at us, which, as I'm sure you've seen, was eventful. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that people wanted to see us do that wasn't in the video, and all the stuff that was in the video was like the silly fun stuff, but
Yeah.
that was like... that was the point of that video, you
Yeah.
know? It was just supposed to be a funny video.
Also, there's a few submissions that are actually happening in our show, so we
There's-
do want to do that.
Yes, which we shouted out at the end of the video. There's a few things that
There's a
may...
few things that may or not might be
maybe
happening.
Somehow.
Anyway, loads of you are saying, Phil, swear.
This
Phil
video-
has to swear. Phil has to swear. And I didn't know that question was coming until Dan, pounced it on me.
Yeah,
when we
like,
were
I
filming.
told Phil that, obviously yoga was happening.
I knew that. I knew some of them, but,
But
this
not the swearing
one,
one, so I just told it, and it's like
you witnessed
we had
the
like...
true reaction.
That was a real argument we had there.
It was a
Because
roller
Phil was
coaster.
like, no,
I can't do it.
I'm not going to do it. And I was like, are you serious?
It was
Why?
quite... What's the word? It was quite cathartic
Some
to just
people were like,
release an F-bomb.
Phil shouldn't be peer pressured. You haven't seen Phil play Fortnite, okay?
I know.
Phil has a weird thing where he imagines his granddad watching his videos,
But
and that's the whole
That's
thing.
the whole thing. My granddad isn't in the room
This is
while
not
I'm playing
who Phil
Fortnite.
is as a person, okay? Phil is disgusting.
I am filthy. Not really. I'm still quite of a
Stephanie
bright
said,
lad.
will you swear in the show?
No.
That would be crude.
Oh, in this, I thought it said this show. Our
Phil,
show.
drop an F-bomb right now.
No,
Go.
we're not doing that again.
Fish.
There will be. I think we're not going to let
The
out
show's a PG-13, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
there's no nudity,
PG-14.
violence. I was going to say, like, people were like, when you say it's like a 15, we were
Yeah.
having this conversation with a friend the other day, and I was like, do you actually know what's in a 15 movie these days? It's
It's like
like
American Pie.
full-on breasts,
Having sex with pies.
violence, drugs.
Okay,
You
there's
can
no
say
drugs.
the C word. Like to be an 18, I don't even know what you have to do.
Okay, let's say
Like,
PG-13.
everything's a 15. So it's like
But-
a 12 is like The Dark Knight was a 12. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
We're gonna be doing Dark Knight on stage. No,
It's not PG.
some people
but there's no hard
Yeah.
drugs.
some people commenting saying, "I'm coming to see this with my dad or my mum, and I'm scared." And I don't.
No,
There's no
don't worry.
need to be worried about that.
As long as your dad can handle some mild banter, it's fine.
Maybe a couple of
We're
accidental
a class
innuendos.
act. Okay, yeah. I mean, the whole thing is live interaction and it's different every
Like-
time. So who knows what the hell you submitted
Us
and
in-
how the hell we're going to react to it.
Us in a live situation like this one is always slightly unpredictable.
Leona
so
said,
you
"I'm
don't know what's
coming
gonna happen."
alone and I'm scared. You're going to be in a room full of potential friends.
Yeah.
Literally, you could go up to any person and just be like,
Hello.
"Hi," and that'll be that.
That's the thing as well, because if you're in, for example, Milton Keynes, you're going to be in a room with everyone from Milton Keynes that watches our videos.
That's
so
very true. You'll be like,
yeah.
"What school do you go to? Why don't I know you?
Uh,
Let's talk about memes together." That's what I do.
so if you are alone, at least just ask for the Twitter handle.
Shout out to Jess in
of
Nottingham.
whoever's next to you,
Indeed.
because then you could make a friend.
Lily's coming to NY and NJ. Pop quiz, where's that?
A New York and New Jersey.
New York! Yeah.
Interactive introverts.
Do you think
on
you'll be
stage.
doing yoga again since the video?
I'm still aching from that yoga, so probably not.
We actually did better.
Definitely
than I thought.
not
We actually did better than I thought we would, though.
two people yoga. That was like, what are those
That
moves?
was some bull crap right there.
What was
like,
the crotch head?
That's not yoga. That's just like people doing two-person gymnastics stuff that they made up.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
We gave it a crack, and TBH nailed it.
I wasn't sure about the crotch head lift by the neck thing.
I don't actually know how that's
Is that
possible.
yoga? Is that possible?
I think that's a form of execution.
I think
but
it
we
might
tried
be.
it.
I mean, I could have broken Dan's neck, but
Yes,
it was worth it
that
for
could have
the
been
video.
It was worth it for the video.
My
like everything
favourite
else.
part of the video was the dog.
That was funny.
We had our
We
friend bring a
thought
dog.
we were like, can we borrow your puppy? She was like, yeah. And
Yeah.
the thing is, I was expecting a puppy that I could hold up, and I'd be like,
We got a dog.
it's a tiny dog. But it turns out a 3-month-old
Golden Labrador.
golden retriever,
Labrador.
Labrador. It's a platinum blonde Labrador. Is massive and hyperactive.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, this dog wants to play.
It was really having the
The
zoomies.
dog does not want to sit with its
The dog-
tongue out and look cute.
It did not. We
The
had
dog
to,
wants to nibble stuff.
I had to have so many treats in my hand just to get the dog to like stay still.
The
on
dog
sofa.
ate about 12,000 calories.
That's why it was just eating down
just
his
filming
farm.
that. But that's very true.
It
should be
was
fun.
it was great.
Yo, I was just letting mine out. Shout out to your dog and also Kinselina and Abby.
Yeah.
Hi.
Lucas.
How were the rehearsals? Said Jess.
The rehearsals were a hoot.
They were good. They were fun.
We've got such a nice crew, and we were just like trying things out, changing things up, putting things on the screen, pretending loads of stuff was there because we didn't have a set. We just had the floor and some
We
sellotape.
get to see that tomorrow, though. Tomorrow,
Yeah.
we get to see the set for the first time.
I'm so excited to see it.
I reckon we're
At
gonna
the moment,
start-
all
it's
we've
just-
had is this. We've just had this so far.
that and some tape on the
Yeah.
floor.
So that's going to be us on this stage. It's all going to be neon. Oh, so exciting!
So are you hyped?
I'm hyped to see it. Yeah. Are we Instagram storying tomorrow?
Good. From tomorrow, Phil.
Oh,
But
I don't
just
know how to
casual.
use it. I feel like such a granddad.
You don't daily vlog. You just take photos of things and then just put sassy gift text on it.
I know, but what if I accidentally?
So you're just like morning
post one
everyone,
or
and then you
something?
type in morning, and then you just cover the screen in gifs, and that's just the content that people want.
Sometimes I've accidentally like scrolled to the stories thing,
And
while
then
I've been
you're just like
browsing
around
on the
and you
toilet
scroll,
or
and it's like, oh god, yeah, that is
that's not good. Or like
probably the
I'm,
most
I'm
disturbing
lying
thing.
in bed and you see your face. I'm like, oh, I've just posted that on stories.
No one needs to be confronted with that. Caden has been watching since Phil is Not on Fire 1. Wow.
Caden,
Did
thanks for
you
sticking with
enjoy
us.
us reacting to that
Was that
in
weird?
the video?
Seeing it, seeing
Was
us
that, oh my god,
old.
I looked so weird.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with weird.
not young.
My voice was so funny. Because like, your voice has changed. It's like, no, my voice is exactly the same. It's just the
You've got
confidence
a bit
thing.
more confidence. My
Yeah.
voice has changed. Hey Dan,
Well, your voice hasn't changed.
No.
Your accent has
I wasn't that
been
northern.
gentrified.
When I met you, I wasn't super northern though. I was super
No,
northern in
you
like
already
I'd already changed.
peer pressured
Gone
out
through
of
the
you.
change. In 2006, I was
Through
like,
the change.
hello, welcome to my You Now. We're gonna answer some questions.
Nice. Darla says, sup.
Sup, Darla.
Sup. Will your plants survive the tour? Said Gigi.
They're all already dead.
I'm going to go with a no. Half of them are already
plants?
crispy.
I'd say plant. The one downstairs is like slightly alive still, but generally the
Which
ones in here. You know, the spidery one.
The one in the red pot.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's still alive.
It's a bit crispy.
It's got some crisp,
It's
but
a bit
it's not fully
crispy,
dead.
but it's still okay.
I don't know what it is called. Is it
Lily,
the
please.
Japanese? No, the new one. The Pigeon Fest one.
Your maple.
My maple!
Is thriving.
It's so alive. I don't know if all the pigeons like pooped in it while I was doing Pigeon Fest.
Yeah, you haven't done a live show since Pigeon Fest. Do you have anything you'd like to say to the people that hope you enjoyed the fantastic content?
I'm so annoyed that little girl was feeding all the pigeons
You got what we advertised.
on the street because it was a low turnout, wasn't it?
Someone said you could bring a cactus on tour with you.
Oh, I could do.
I don't think you can bring
You
plant life.
You can
on
buy those
planes.
little charms that you put in your phone, and I get scared that I'd get deported from the plane, though. if I
Yes,
do that.
they'd be like, you're smuggling it. If you go to Australia
Yeah.
with a plant, they'll be like, bang,
But I tell you what, I just back onto Pigeon Fest, because obviously, important.
staying hydrated.
The day after Pigeon Fest, you've never seen such a pigeon fiesta out there. It was like they knew. They were fighting.
Pigeon Palooza.
There was two mating, like, on the bird bath. I
Going
was
at
like,
it.
What? Why, where were you yesterday?
Should have just gone downstairs and then slapped the bread out of that hose's hand.
I should have.
Please wish Diana a happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Birthday to
Oh, you go
Diana.
by Beyonce, and I was super droll with the happy birthday.
I never sing like that, though.
Yeah.
Because if I sing and I'm like, it sounds a bit weird. Whereas if I sing in my man voice, it's like quite deep.
Happy birthday
I
to
think
you.
man voice is better for comedy.
I think it is, for sure. Lots of thumbs up coming in.
Thanks.
Thanks for those. I just was like, what's in the chat? And I just saw like 10 thumbs up all go into the chat.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for the
We
thumbs
appreciate it. Are you worried for people's suggestions?
Ah!
Yeah, but that's the point. See you in Seattle, Taylor.
Hellbound
That's
Kangaroo
wonderful.
is now
You
the
look
number one
dapper,
man.
said Lena. Okay, so story of the
Tom
shirt.
Hutton.
Did we say this in the video? We did say it in the video on your channel.
Nipplegate.
I can't wear this on tour. This is not my tour outfit.
Where's the nips?
Can you see them?
I can see the nips.
Kind of.
No, you can see it full
It's just too nippy. I can't stand on a stage under a spotlight. It will
spotlight.
just be absolute nip station.
Fun fact, when we did our last tour, we did a Halloween show and I was dressed as Thor, and I had some Thor trousers, and we put the spotlight on and you could see everything through those trousers.
They were very thin trousers.
everything.
So
it's so good that he was...
Yes, you think that you sound checked.
We did that
always sound check.
I think I was
Never
wearing-
skip it because you think you're a diva that doesn't have time.
I think I had to wear my jeans underneath it, or 2 pairs of boxers, or something.
You
I
wear
don't
your
know.
jeans over the top of it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Like,
Either way,
Either way,
I
no.
don't think we'll be going on stage dressed as
That was
Thor and Shrek this time.
that was a close call.
That was take care of yourselves and each other.
Natalie said, "Do you like
I give
Sia?"
that like 3 weeks.
no, because she's always in my head with Chandelier. It's been how
Still,
long?
like 15,000 years later.
Still, it's one of my 6 earworms that I
It's one
can't
of the
get
6
rid of.
that's always there
Oh no, don't get me on it.
forever. Howley is making a bagel in preparation.
How does one make a bagel?
For the show or like now? I hope you mean the live
Or
show.
maybe their dog is called
Otherwise, I'm like scared. What about the
Yeah.
gaming channel? The gaming channel will continue. We come back through London a couple times
Yeah,
just before we
so
go
we're gonna
to
top it up.
Europe. So we can top it up, but don't worry. We're going to film a couple series.
Yeah.
So there's a couple games that people have always been like,
You should play this.
so we feel like, okay, well, we can just do a Netflix
Yeah.
and give people series instead of individual videos.
I've
playing
also
games.
wanted to do some on the road as well, like
Yes.
apps on the tour bus.
We're taking Switches, laptops, and phones.
So that's- I don't know if we could
plenty of
put this-
time to do that.
I don't know if we could do the Switch, but we can do like apps if you suggest apps.
I'm taking the Switch.
No, I mean
dock.
to film it.
I'm taking
You're taking the whole
Switch
dock. Oh, okay.
If I'm in a theatre, I'm going to plug that shit into the
Fine, maybe we
into
can.
our 5-meter screen.
Yeah. So yeah, we might do a suggestion
Dreams.
on Twitter or maybe Instagram stories or something, like asking what games we could do.
You could do that. Hello, Taylor. Thank you for watching.
Thanks, Taylor.
I'm scared that people are going to spoil the show before I see it. Yeah, I mean, how do you avoid spoilers on stuff? Do you just like blacklist it on Twitter or something?
I think with this show, it's each night is going to be very different anyway. So even if you know the framework,
It's less about what's happening in the show and it's more about what happened in your show.
yeah.
If you know what I'm saying. Ribena, Jesse just wanted to shout that in caps lock.
Ryan water today. Look at this. Or is it pure vodka? Who would know?
We're trying to get through it. Do you have tour merch? Said Abby. Yes,
Yes.
we gave you a sneakle peekle
Oh yeah,
in our little video
on my channel.
on a table.
Amazing Phil,
I
if you've not
think
seen it.
we are going to show you some tour merch in the next couple of days because obviously, like,
I'm
people
excited.
actually want to know.
Can I show another
what it is.
hint? Because I've got one here that arrived today.
Okay.
I'm scared I'm going to mess this up like I did with the Pigeon Fest crow thing and just show the whole thing.
I'm going
to pass it under the table because I can't do it right. I'm rubbish at this.
I mean, what are you doing? I'm
passing it to you.
Me? Why?
You show it.
No.
God.
This is hilarious. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
You might as well just show it. I mean,
How much can I show?
I don't know, Phil. You suggested this. You got it off the frickin' thing. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna
show it the other way around.
this way.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, here it comes.
Stop making noises.
Oh!
Right. Well, that
What was
was
that?
the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Look forward to that in a couple days.
Yeah.
Are you still going to make normal videos? Well, I mean, it makes no difference on my channel, does it? Last time we went on tour, I uploaded more than usual, so we'll see about that. But
yeah, we're taking the cameras, so I think there might be
cameras.
a few tour bus
There's
or
days.
dressing room or hotel
It's fine.
videos.
Nothing changes except that we're also going to be Instagramming and probably just being generally active because we're like outside all the time.
And
so.
rumour has it we might be doing a few more live shows while we're on tour as well. So
Yes, live shows aren't stopping,
no,
even if they evolve.
they might be changing.
Did we both just do a side eye? We made that sound way
And now
more
I'm choking.
mysterious than
I'm
it meant to.
choking on the
That's
mystery.
It was a mystery.
Why is
choke.
it so dusty in this corner? What do you do in here?
Play the piano, do live shows.
Yeah, why is it so dusty though?
Your mum.
Mm.
Will you ever go on tour again? Probably not. I'm just ready
come to this one.
bury myself in an airtight coffin.
You should
I
definitely
just
come
mean
to this
metaphorically.
one. Metaphorical coffin. I'm very excited for this one though. It's gonna be rad.
It started off as a quest to Manila,
Yeah.
and then ended up being a
whole
whole world
world.
tour.
Yeah.
So then we were like, what should we do? How's about we just do whatever
keep
people
going.
want
Yeah.
to make them happy? And thus the concept was born.
Mm.
And then after we committed ourselves to that, we were like, okay,
Sammy
well,
one three seven
we'll call
said.
it interactive interests and give it like themes and stuff.
Sammy 137 said, "Can I still get tickets?" That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, danandphiltour.com. If you want to see where we are near your town, we can come hang out.
And interact.danandphiltour.com if you want to do stuff.
Emily said, "Are you going to get sunburned?" There's been a heat wave in London recently.
That's
and
been fun.
I am crisp free, mainly because I was
Inside rehearsing. Apart from that one bit of the Week in the Life video where we briefly went
Yeah.
outside.
And then Dan threw his phone up a fire escape. Everyone was like, "How is he so calm?" I wasn't filming Dan freaking out for like 10 minutes before he figured out how to get down
It
there.
was literally like 15
Yeah.
meters, and
But
I
it
was
was
like, here we
like-
go, and it just went whoop, and then just...
Yeah. People saying, "How's he so calm if he'd done that?" He was not calm, I will tell you.
Well, no, the thing is, I'm somebody that's like, if something's happened and there's nothing I can do about
like
it,
the eventuality
there's
of it.
no point getting worked up about it. So there we go. I dropped
This
my
is-
phone off
this
the
has
edge,
happened.
and I was like, c'est la vie.
I could not.
Either my phone is in a billion pieces or not. I'm just going to casually walk down the stairs.
I could not freaking believe that though, because when I was in Brighton about 3 years ago, I dropped my phone about that high. It just went tink, like a
The
tiny
first time I
little-
ever cracked, I was sat on my mum's kitchen's floor,
Yeah.
and it slid out of my jeans pocket onto the floor, and it just went back and
And then-
cracked.
This thing,
This, I was literally like, "Vroom," off a building, and it was just like, yeah,
that's
whatever.
like, what are the chances? Like I'd say one in a million. Throwing your iPhone off it was more than 3 stories. We're at the top
I think
4th
it's
floor.
more like,
It was onto.
you have to like crack the corner of your phone to like
I can't
do
believe it.
a thing, don't you?
Yeah,
So there you go. How are you two doing today? Said Dr. Meme Daddy. That's
I'm
distressing.
doing well. I just realised because we've been packing and all that, I haven't drunk much water today.
No.
So now I've got this in front of me. I'm like, give me the hydration.
Give me that hydrator.
But apart from that, I'm
Sorry.
excited, and I think I'm inevitably going to forget everything as usual.
What do you mean? Oh, to pack.
Pack.
I thought you meant the show. I was
No.
like, you better freaking not.
No, no, not that.
Leave me hanging. Although, I got my romper out in the sun. That was fun.
Yeah, good.
Dan's male romper.
Good. I mean, it's just it's not really a male romper, is it? It's just a romper.
Who's to say that post dudes get to own this brand?
Yeah, anyone could wear a romper.
If you're brave enough.
Yeah. Santa Clarita Diet said Cora. Yeah, it was
AKA the best show.
the best show
of all time.
It's something about it
Surely.
so addictive. I love Drew Barrymore so much. I don't know why. I'm just drawn to her as a person. She's amazing. So if you want to see her being a zombie and eating people while her husband tries to stop her being a zombie,
Recommend that.
it's just the perfect combination
What
of
about
comedy and drama.
Riverdale, Phil. Are you
That
loving
is-
that?
An effing mess. But it's such a
Wow,
mess.
Phil's not holding back.
I love it, but it's such a
It's
mess.
incredible and it's important. And
I'm always just like, what the hell am I watching?
what is the tone? How serious is this? How silly is it?
I love it.
How adult is it?
I
How
can't get enough.
childlike is it?
I can't get enough of it. The last episode was something, though, wasn't it? It was a musical episode.
It was something.
It was something.
And then there was Westworld. Dank.
Yeah, Westworld is just
I
amazing.
feel like I'm not intelligent enough for Westworld.
No.
Because you always have to go on a forum and then read like 12 hours of speculation to be like,
It's like, what?
actually, the scene meant that. And I was sat there like, I like dust!
New episode.
So,
The new episode
yeah,
of
that was
Westworld
fun.
was just very confusing, but I enjoyed being confused.
Have you seen Love, Simon?
No.
We're going on a lot of planes this
So many
year,
plane.
though.
I'm thinking that's a good plane movie,
Good
right?
plane- Oh, well.
Or what?
I just...
Are you
yeah,
gonna
that's-
cry?
Yeah, exactly. That's
Oh, I already asked it. Is it going to make me cry?
Well, I cry at everything on
Yeah.
a plane. So if I watch... Because does Love, Simon make you cry
Probably.
in any way?
The thing
You
I
will
like.
cry, said Bailey. Okay, so I'm just going to be like...
The only time.
Would you like some orange juice?
Yeah.
Ah!
Dan gets ejected from the plane. The only time I ever watch romantic comedies, or really comedies that much, is on planes. I know Love Simon's not a comedy, but I'm just saying, like, that kind of thing.
Rom-com drama.
Rom-com drama, slice of life.
kind of thing.
It's because I don't want to watch The Avengers or something on a plane, because it'd be...
So you watch the more
Well,
low-key
I just want to
things,
see people's
and
faces,
you go to the
not
cinema
explosions.
for the high-key things.
Thanks for explaining that in the language
yes,
that makes
thank
sense.
you. I'm quite good at translating, Phil.
Yeah. Translate Phil. Hey Siri, translate Phil.
I like cereal.
Oh, I just set my
you literally...
Siri up.
Okay.
Stop! Hey Siri, I'd like the Siri that way. Literally, okay, stop. Hey Siri, oh no, it's still saying what I'm saying!
Sure, translate into which language?
It thinks
Oh.
you're speaking Chinese. Okay, well,
stop.
thank you, Siri. That was fun.
Siri, can you just calm down?
Mine isn't freaking out.
What's Westworld? It's about a theme park where there's robots and you can do stuff to them, and it's in the future, and the theme park is set after the Wild West.
Put that on IMDb.
Yeah. Translate Phil.
Phil.
What are you going to pack, Dan?
Um,
That was from Georgia.
4 black things.
4 black things. Nintendo Switch.
Camera, switch, laptop charger. And then the rest I can just make up as I go
What am I
along.
going to forget?
So that's fine.
Oh my god, I just remembered my dream. Can I just tell my dream?
Which one?
What does this mean? Analyze this. So, me and Dan are walking through Manchester in a park, and then it was after we'd just done the day in the life, and then the Queen's Guard, you know, the people with the big fluffy black hats,
No, from the Queen's
Guard, for the Queen's Guard, started walking either side of us. There was like 3 other people there as well, and they were like flanking us, so we couldn't walk past them because there was more and more Queen's Guard each side of us, and they got thicker and thicker and thicker. And I was like, what, are we in the wrong place? Should we move to the side? When all of a sudden, on a giant golden chariot, about 70 miles per hour, the Queen comes zooming towards us. We can't get out of the way of this chariot because the Queen's Guard are there. And then me and Dan have got to dive out of the way onto the floor. Dan and I, and the Queen almost runs us over. Her chariot goes sideways. Then she stops it, gets out. Everyone in the park surrounds her, and she starts shaking hands with everyone. Gets to me. I'm like, oh my god, it's the Queen. She goes to shake my hand, and just as I reach for it, she goes like this.
Wow.
And then I woke up being snubbed by the Queen.
That's a lot to unpack.
I know.
right
What was
there.
that?
I don't know quite how to approach that.
I don't know what that means.
That was an adventure.
Shaded
truly.
by the Queen. What a shady woman. Oof, said Melee.
You went there.
I know, I woke up with conflicted feelings.
Well, you've been all up in her business watching The Crown, so it's only fair enough
Yeah.
that she gets to shade you in your
Shade.
subconscious.
Chloe Patrick said it's the new royal baby, that's why she's stressed. Yeah, I guess.
Fair enough. She was on her way to the hospital, and you were just walking through the middle of a field like some idiot.
What are they going to call the baby?
They've already named it, haven't they?
Have they?
Haven't they? No, I don't know. What?
Philip.
saw that coming. It could be though, because
It's a royal name.
Yeah.
Prince Philip. I've got royal blood.
Although it's spelled in the same way.
Maybe not. Maybe 2 L's.
Dan, you look so done with Phil. Not specifically Phil.
Don't be done with Phil. You've got to spend all this time with me on a bus.
Excited about the Mumbai show, so am I.
I'm excited to come to Mumbai.
So many people have never been to India.
No, well, I've never been
And
to
I'm
India.
like, lads, strap in.
I'm ready. Someone tweeted me with lots of Indian snacks, so I'm excited to try some of those.
Being British, don't you think you've tried most of the Indian snacks?
I do
Oh,
get a
no,
lot. Yeah, but I'm
We
sure
get a
there's
lot of
some more
Indian
authentic
snacks.
ones.
There's more.
See you in Edinburgh, Heather.
So this is a chicken emoji. What's
Yeah.
the code behind that? See you in 146 days, Scorp
So many
Marine.
people are Scorp Marine.
I'm dead excited to meet you, said Sani, who is a zombie that's going to bite you. So I hope you're ready for that. And
Yeah.
Akriti is coming to Mumbai. All right.
hyped.
See you there. My dad cried because I got tour tickets. There'll be a wave to celebrate dads.
Yeah, just wait for that.
So he could have his moment.
That-
Hi, you
that's one of
pale
those
idiots. I love you. That's good.
I
do,
might
do you
be-
think you'll tan
I
that?
don't think I'll tan on the road. Did I tan last
We don't
time?
go outside. We just
Uh,
stay on a bus and then sit in a theatre
yeah,
prepping for the show that evening.
but we're under some bright lights on the stage, so maybe,
I don't think you tan.
maybe
from
we could make
stage
those a bit
lights.
more yellow, so it
If
would
you
be
try
a
hard
fake
enough,
tan.
you can believe. Will Dab and Evan continue on tour? Yep.
Oh my gosh! Like, if you didn't watch the latest episode, go watch it. They made so much money.
Love Simon Who?
Oh.
Are you watching Dan and Phil play The Sims?
I'm not bothered about the kiss. It's just that we can buy
right.
so much
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
now.
The teens found a lot of money,
Yeah,
so that's exciting.
that's
I
exciting.
guess.
We can
We
like buy
Ooh,
everything.
what's the next episode? Maybe we'll finally get those floor to ceiling
Floor-to-ceiling
windows.
window. That'd be good. I'm excited.
Imagine if your son comes back.
yeah,
and
I'm back
finds a
from the
gold mine.
jungle.
It's like, I found this thing. Can I invest it for my future? Shut up, child. I'm getting floor to ceiling windows. That would be me.
What was it like going back to Manchester City Labyrinth? It was really nice because I've not been there in, I think, like 2 years.
Weird.
It was
The place
weird.
where we lived hasn't changed at all.
No, like our
They-
old apartment block was exactly the same.
The entire city centre is now just a big tram,
Yeah.
it would appear.
They've trammed it up.
They've trammed the hell out of everything.
Part of me wanted to ring our old doorbell and be like, "Hello, can we come see the apartment?" But I thought that would be like too
What the hell
weird.
is wrong with you?
Yeah, if someone did that,
Police, there's two weird nerds trying to break into my house.
if someone did that to me, I'd be like, no. So I thought I don't want to disturb
Well,
someone's day.
that was a good call. There we go.
But yeah, it was nice. People were like, did you actually go there just for the video? No, we were going to see some friends before we disappear. It was like,
I'm
these
yawning.
yawn.
Sorry for being a
Oh my
human.
gosh. Are you bored of it, Dan?
No, I'm tired of life.
Oh my gosh.
Jonathan said, "What about your travel sickness?"
Well, that's the thing. In the UK, we're in a, not really a tour bus, it's more of a van. So,
Yeah, you don't need a tour bus for England. It's not that big.
England is really windy, especially when you get up north near Edinburgh and all that. So,
Sorry, the UK.
well-
Well, be those guys.
oh, sorry, the UK, you know what I mean.
You're
So,
on a road. It's windy.
Dan's going to be sat on his laptop. I'm just going to be against the window,
Please
Free me.
release.
So I was wondering if anyone has any podcast or audiobook recommendations.
That can make you leave your body.
Yeah.
So you don't project.
Well, no, if I'm looking out the window, I'm fine. I just can't read. So if I can listen, I'll be okay. I did a lot of my dad wrote a porno. That was very funny, but I don't know how much of that I can stand. What else have we got? Jenna and Julian's podcast. Oh, that's nice. Actually, it's a good idea.
I do
listening.
love both of them.
I love both of them, and also listening to friends.
Mm.
You feel more like, oh, I know these people. I can hang out with them. All right, there's loads of them coming in. Tweet me with them
Tweet Phil.
because I can't see these all at once. So if you've got one you really recommend, just one, let me know.
What's on content-wise after the tour?
Oh,
Are you thinking that far ahead already? A
uh,
whole new world.
what is happening then? Nobody knows except Phil is not on fire 10.
Oh my god, it's Phil is not
Phil
on
is
fire
not
10.
on fire 10. I know. The Lady Door audiobook said something. That is not a thing.
But it could
But
be.
it could be.
If
That's
you
what we're going to be
believe.
doing.
Ariana's single. What do you think, Phil?
Ariana single.
Sorry that I have an itchy nose.
Dan, you've got
Don't
itchy
mind
nose,
me.
yawning. What's next?
I'm just going to puke on you.
He's going to puke everywhere. Ariana single. I like it. That's very good.
Dash Phil Lester.
First,
Put it on the
no,
billboards.
first listen, I was like, this isn't very catchy. But then third listen, it's in my head all day. So I like it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's good.
that's how they get you.
I was expecting like a big dance Ariana Summer, like banger. But what we ended up getting was so cool. I mean, I love the lyrics. I love the singing. I love the message. I love the video. So then it's just like, how do you feel about this weird new angle musically?
I just want
it's not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
And maybe it's not what everybody, because some people, they really want like when you want Ariana, you want just like singing. You know what I mean? But
She
what
used
we
to try
got
new things.
exactly was so cool.
It was really cool.
I love it personally.
Yeah. Go Ariana. There's a picture of me on my Instagram from like ages ago with Ariana Grande, and every so often I get a comment like, "What is this? How are you together?"
I think it's Ariana stans go through everything she's ever been tagged in, and they're
"Who
like,
is he?"
"Who the hell is this guy wrapping her up as a Christmas tree?"
Yeah. What was that?
Oh, were you talking about the Teen Awards?
No, I think it's when it was on Radio 1 where I had a selfie with her, so I just got like a selfie with her back then.
I can't
But they're like,
believe
"Who
there
is
was a
this?
point in
Who is
Ariana's
this?"
career where she let us dress her as a Christmas tree.
I know, that's very
We
surreal.
all have to start somewhere. Let that be hope for all
She
of
made
you.
a great Christmas tree, though.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, she's down for some bands, isn't she, to be honest?
Yeah.
Not everybody has been that we
not,
used to work with.
No, not everyone, but some celebrities were down for the bands, and she was.
That's good.
Yeah.
I now need to download Instagram again.
Have we got any more preems? Let's have a look.
Preems, did you say?
That's what I
weird.
call them.
Cordial Bloodbath is seeing us in Australia.
Nice!
Thanks!
I like that your name is your image
Ooh,
is
that
a cat.
sounds fun. Say hi to Mel. Yeah, I like the idea of a cat just bathing
Yeah.
in the blood.
Hi, Brooke Yerger,
Hi, how you doing? Walt Brooke.
and seeing you rats in Providence.
See you do in Providence, you little ratty. Are you excited to come to Scotland? Yeah, I love
Yes.
Scotland.
Sorry
It's
for saying it was in England.
beautiful.
I don't have a brain that works today.
I think actually I said that.
Did you?
just didn't correct yourself. I
Uh,
like that you're just assuming that you did something.
everything
bad.
is in
That's-
England, including Providence.
Phil's joking.
I'm
He
kidding.
knows that's not true. I'm meeting at St.
There's
Augustine.
lots of places
in
in
Flow
the
Rider.
Preems. That's what's happening right now.
Are you making that trailer, Dan? Yes!
Yeah.
We are going to be making things with
Yes.
the footage now that our set's built.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll be filming some
Something.
things at the first few shows
Oh.
when we go on the road. So look forward to that being realised in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exciting. What are
should
your
be cool.
tour outfits? If you'd watched my video,
If you watched
Sophie,
Phil's video,
you'll see what they are.
Mine is just this, but thicker.
And mine is this, but red. And with stripes.
And
I'm excited for your jeans, though. We've not shown that.
yeah, man.
No, they've got an added feature. Butt lights.
That's something Wheels.
Wheels and
Look
butt
forward
lights.
to it. Indeed.
See you in Brighton, rats, said Hey Dirty.
Speaking of Brighton, there's something else quite cool coming to Brighton and London.
What? Oh, yeah. Are we talking about that?
Are we? Or I was just saying they are.
That's a thing.
Do you want to tell them now or just tell them like tomorrow or something?
Scoop.
I mean, you might as well tell them now. Because
Fine.
we were just going to say it tomorrow.
All right. I didn't know we were giving that away. Just giving all the scoops.
Is it that exciting?
Yes. We're doing a Dan and Phil shop pop-up shop.
A Dan and Phil pop-up shop.
Dan and
if
Phil
you feel like
pop-up
you just
shop.
fell through the matrix and have no idea what Phil just said.
There's going to be one in Brighton and one in London. And
Ooh, that's going to be
that's
fun.
the thing.
So we're making a real cool Dan and Phil decorated space, and it's going to have like neon and
Yes.
signs and stuff. It's going to be cool.
It's gonna be
And
cool.
it's going to have the tour merch there.
yeah.
Because not everybody might have the chance to get it at the theatre
Yep.
in Brighton and London. They were two popular ones.
And a couple of exclusive items as well. I'm
And
so
some-
excited
and some
for
other
it.
classics.
They've been working on this for ages, just like a little
So
project.
whilst we're on the road, I think in Brighton and in Camden in London, at some points they're going to
Yeah.
be there for a few days. So
Yes.
anyone that's in those areas can just pop in, have
Yeah.
a mill around if they like.
I'm hyped for that.
Take a selfie.
And it's kind of a test. So if this works well and people come see it, we might do others in other parts of the country or even maybe the world. I guess we'll see.
Ooh,
I guess we'll
pop-up
see.
shop in Antarctica.
Yeah, the penguins will be lit.
But we'll give you details about that tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow there's going to be a thing. You'll be like, that is brand new information because we're going to do a tweet.
You're going to be
saying,
like, oh,
this is happening.
What?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that should be cool.
Yeah, that should be a cool thing.
Hello, Abel and Molly.
Hi,
Thanks
Abel
for
and Molly.
watching. Brianna might get a corgi puppy next summer.
Jelly
Gel.
gel. Are you allergic? Someone was asking me if I was allergic on my video, and I don't know which dogs I'm allergic to and which dogs I'm not. It's
How
not
does that work?
It's not like the cat allergy, which is like I'm definitely my eyes are falling off. But the dog made this Labrador was shedding so much it did make me a bit sniffy.
Hi,
But
Salty Loafy.
that's not going to stop me having a dog because I would happily have an antihistamine every day and deal with some itchy
You would
eyes.
pop pills for a puppy.
I would.
That's the,
So
the
don't-
moral there.
Yeah, I don't need to worry about that.
Quacksack wants to know if we'll have Wi-Fi. Don't worry. Don't worry. Our whole travel plans have been centered
That's all it's going to be.
around Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I would sleep in a Starbucks
Jotelina
because it had Wi-Fi.
said, "Is there going to be film merch?" I'm working on that. I'm squirreling away in the background on that, but that's not going to be for a while. I think it's going to be later in the summer when it is
Ooh.
released
Ooh.
at some point. But
Oh, there we
I'm
go.
excited about it.
Hi, Grace. Du, 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 du.
Ba-ba-da-ba. What? I'm just joining in. I'm trying to harmonise.
Yeah, do you know what melody you just did there?
Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba.
No.
Ba-ba-da-ba. What is it?
That's the John Cena song.
Oh! I didn't realise. I think it's
you
a mixture
just
of John
got
Cena.
John Cena'd by Phil.
Yeah.
A mix of that and the song. Is the Wasp going on a tour with you? Don't talk to me
Hope
about
not.
that beast.
That was
I'm-
like, I think it was like a king wasp. It
Can
was
the
like this
snow
big-
come back,
It was the longest,
please?
thickest wasp I've ever seen. It's one thick wasp.
Ah, okay, we need to go.
Yeah.
If that's what you're saying.
That's it.
So this is our last day at home.
Yeah.
We got a pack.
Got a
we
pack.
got a snack.
Got a snack.
Because once we leave, we're not coming back
Well, we
for a
are.
while.
We are coming back.
We are coming back,
In like,
and nothing's changing.
Yeah.
yeah,
but still,
yeah.
it's a thing.
We're doing a show in London. Probably
That's
going to go to the cinema.
happening.
But you know, good times.
Good time. So if you want to come see us, if you miss our little faces, danandphiltour.com.
Yes, no rush unless you live in the UK because that starts on Saturday. So that's very real.
Yeah.
So if you want to come see us,
Pop over.
danandphiltour.com. If you want to interact with the show, whether you're coming to see the show
Or not.
go to interact.danandphiltour.com.
and tab it
And
if
you
you're not ready yet.
Yeah, you can save the email link. You can fill out some truth bombs and roast us. You can get
Yes.
some questions and test each other. So you can suggest some funny things. You can dress your pet. You can do an impression of us to make everyone snot.
Yeah.
And it should be hilarious because, oh boy, you don't even know the half of it.
Oh boy.
And yeah, even if none of that applies to you, we're probably going to be way more active than we've ever been anyway.
Yeah.
So what a time to be alive.
You'll be sick of these faces.
I hope you're all doing well.
Yeah.
I hope you're having a pleasant Tuesday. We'll see some of you in real life soon. We'll see lots of you on the internet even sooner than that. And at the end of the day,
Stay hydrated and enjoy your life.
how lovely, Phil. Okay.
Bye.
Phil's just thinking about pizza.
I am.
And now what are you going to do? You're going to...
Snuff it.
No, the thing that you said
Oh.
you were going to start saying.
Dip.